Command has been given. Crank him up.
Let's go. When I say I don't know, I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Now, the Morning Drive.
Buckle up, everybody.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a game changer.
I listen to you guys every single day on my way to work.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on the radio.
You guys are amazing.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to the top.
The Morning Drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
To the bat balls.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 live and on the air for this Friday, May 19th, 2023. Mike Bagley here in Del Marvelous Studio 1D. We've got Pistol Pete Pistone in the Paisan Palace in Chicago. We've got Sammy and Davey along for the ride as well. We welcome each and every one of you to this Friday morning and happy All-Star Weekend to you, Triple P.
Good morning, Bagman. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to one and all. Checkered flag for us here on the week on TMD. And as Bagman said, the green flag at North Wilkesboro officially for All-Star Weekend on May 19th, 2023. Ready to go
Which
Yes.
is NASCAR Day. Today
Yes.
is NASCAR Day. Matter of fact, it even made Channel 6. Old Matt Pellman. Pellman had us on his daily celebrations today on ABC6. Yes, it's NASCAR Day.
They do daily celebrations there on Channel 6?
Yeah, that's how I have to update some of mine sometimes. I'll come up with mine, and then Pellman always has something a little extra every now and then.
Pellman.
And it's at the 548 traffic cast that they do in the mornings on the ABC affiliate here, where he'll step away from the desk. And, well, before we check traffic on the Schuylkill, hey, it's National Pecan Pie a la Mode Day. And then he runs down. He has a graphic and everything. It's pretty cool. It allows me an opportunity to get things in that I perhaps missed or overlooked. So thank you, Pellman.
Well, I had to do a local radio hit here yesterday talking about the Chicago Street Circuit race, and sure enough, bless his heart, the guy asked me about the weekend when the NASCARs are coming to Chicago. And I had
It's your opportunity to educate people.
I had to educate, had to put my professorial hat on, and I said, well, actually, NASCAR is the sanctioning body. The cars themselves are called Cup cars. And so I went into my edification and got him straight, and he was good to go.
Meanwhile, I also did an affiliate hit with some fellas in your backyard, WNTA in Rockford, Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
Rockford. And they gave me a call, and, man, I love those guys. They were on it, and they knew. Like, sometimes when you do these affiliate hits, you have folks that aren't necessarily up to speed as like we are. We're in it every day. Those folks aren't. These boys there on that Rockford affiliate, I had to lie. Actually, I think I laughed in the interview. The one guy called me Baggy. All right, so he's been listening here. All right, Baggy, what do you think?
That's good. Well, it helps when you have markets like that where they have a pretty successful, obviously, short track, because that's a pretty big deal up there, sadly, last year. But that's good. Yeah. Listen, I love doing those. I really do, whether they don't know everything about it like they should, and that's my job to help educate, or they want to have some fun and they know. Like the guy I did yesterday actually said his favorite driver was, even though he called the NASCARs, he had a favorite driver. His favorite driver was actually Joey Logano. So,
really,
Joey, you've got a friend here in Chicago. It's like
you got a friend in me. Okay,
take it easy, Randy Newman.
It's like Monsters Inc.
That's what he sounds like, man.
Yeah, it does. He does. Remember that Family Guy episode when he was sitting underneath the tree and just singing? Remember that?
I'm going to go find short people real quick.
Okay, go ahead. So yesterday, a busy day. Again, I don't know what I say on the air and off the air, but we have officially decided, and yesterday was sort of the finishing touch, to move my mom from the townhouse to an assisted living facility. And where she is, it's like a little studio apartment, which is very nice. So I had to rent a van yesterday, and Sammy, my nephew, is in town, and so Sammy and I were charged with bringing a love seat, a dresser, and a chair with some assorted lamps and pictures over.
That sounds like a joke.
To my I know.
Walk into a bar.
I wanted to walk into a bar. The pickup with the van, so everything's odd. It's U-Haul. Good morning. You do it all on your phone. I never even interacted with anybody. I went there. The key was on the hook. I checked in, told me what van to grabbed the van right down the street. Thank God for young Sammy, because he's got that, those fresh legs, Baggy, and he helped get that stuff up there. got it over there. There were some nice people that helped us unload, and we got it all in the room, got it all straightened up. So, that was good to go. Michelle's going to go
How
over
old is
there
Sammy? How old is Sammy now?
Sammy just graduated college, so he is 22. He's 2 years
Okay.
old. He's 2 years older than Mia, who turns 20 today, which is another reason to go to a bar later for me.
Well, I was going to say, did you treat Sammy to a beer when he was done?
I treated Sammy to lunch at a place where I had a beer, but he denied. So I know. I mean, come on, Sam. We'll go over here at a nice place. Got a nice hamburger. I got an ice cold Anti-Hero Revolution, which was really good, and he didn't want one. Yeah.
Which I think the breaking news in that whole story there is that you paid for lunch.
Well, I had a coupon. We didn't. No.
It was a logo. Had to burn it.
So I treated Sammy to lunch, and we got that all done yesterday, and that was good. And then I came back, and then I had to go back into Lincoln Park and get young Mia because today is her birthday, and she's doing something with her friends out here. So she's, again, here at the Palace, but really no giant birthday celebration for her. Basically, give her a gift, give her a card, give her some money, and off she goes with her friends. So
That's next year, Petey.
yeah, 21 next year, huh? How about that? Unbelievable. But anyway, worked out well, and I appreciate that. And I guess on Saturday, Shelly's going to go over there for the interior decorating touch.
Of course
at
she
Patsy's
is.
new place. She's the person that they designated all my sisters. We want Michelle in charge of that, so that's her plan tomorrow.
Sounds like you guys are getting stuck with a lot of the work over here while the sisters are kind of getting off scot-free. I don't mean to pick at a scab or anything if that's,
No,
if that's the case.
everybody has done their role, Sam, in this group effort
Sorry.
here. They have. It's like everybody's got their strength, right? My strength is just sort of coordinating things.
And doing everything.
Shelly's strength is interior decorate. My sister Rose, she sort of facilitated all the paper. You want to talk about paperwork and red tape? Oh my God, it's unbelievable when you do all this. So now it becomes the summer of, well, we got to get the townhouse straightened out and put it on the market. So there we go.
Let
As is.
me just make a
As
comment
is.
about
Exactly.
your wife. So Shelly is an amazing lady. Amazing. I don't know of anything she doesn't do well. Like, for instance, she knows how to entertain. Like when I've come there and she's got everything set up on the island and this and that. And I mean, she's got everything all laid out and everything. The house is tight. I was there years ago and she was doing this scrapbook thing through, what's
Yeah.
that thing? Shutterfly.
Shutterfly. Butterfly.
I thought you were going butter something else. I was very confused.
So, but she's able to
Butterball,
do
that's
that. Shelly is also able to look at like a wall that is totally empty and be like, yeah, we need to go over here and get that. We'll put that there. We'll get this. We'll put that there and put this and put that there. I don't have that ability. I'm one of those that need help. Now you tell me what to go get and where to put it. I can put it. I don't have that sight, that forethought to look at something and create it and make it into something and have it look right. I can create something, but it doesn't look good. But Shelly has that almost like that sixth sense to where she would be, listen, if that paper deal ever went toes up, she would be a perfect interior decorator. No, without question, she would be perfect at that.
Well, she loves doing that kind of stuff. That's very nice of you to say. Well, as a matter of fact, just the last point, on Sunday then is Natalie, my niece's bridal shower. And who is in charge of centerpieces and menus and everything else?
Of course she is.
Michelle
Shelly.
is. So she's doing
Yes.
that on Sunday. While we're doing the All-Star race, or we're going to do Fantasy Racing Preview, they'll be doing that. So, yeah, she's been involved in a lot of things. But anyway, back to the house. Yeah, I've not sold a house in a long time, so that's my summer job. Though, so it's a townhouse, and the man that lives across the way, his name is Rich, nicest guy in the world. I'm thinking I might tell Rich, go get yourself a cup of coffee and, maybe have a Greek fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just get to the bottom of it all.
Wow.
It's easier. It's easier. It's easier.
Just if you go,
No, it's not.
at least hire a professional to take pictures of it. That's all. I think that's like one of the most. Some
Yeah.
people, if you're just trying to sell
Well,
it
that's
as
the
is,
realtor's job.
But that's what if you want to do it you were talking about maybe doing it by yourself. I'm saying just if you're going to do it by yourself, get someone to take pictures for you, because I love, my favorite thing to do here is like, I look at the houses that I can't afford in the area on Realtor.com all the time, like the $1 million homes, and it's just funny to watch a house that's being sold for like $1.25 million in the area here, and like the person
Damn.
taking the pictures is just a is like the seller. It's not the agent, it's the seller. And like they're in the bathroom and they're like just sticking you can see their arm in the camera in the bathroom mirror and stuff, and it's like, you're selling a house for 7 figures and you're too damn cheap to just hire someone to take pictures for you. Like it's just easier. So it's just kind of funny to see the people like standing there. There's always like a cat in the, a cat sitting on the stairs and stuff like that, and you're just like, all right, whatever, man. We'll just get by.
Is there anything askew in the townhome that needs to be fixed? Because that obviously would get caught in inspection.
Yeah, no, we've been on that pretty much. Some new stuff has gone in, and it's in good shape. There's no doubt. But
what's the square footage? And the lots, and what's the acreage on the lot too?
I can tell you at the break. I have all that paperwork here on the profile. If you'd like to talk about it,
is it central? Do you have HVAC? What's the deal there with that?
The problem is that it's all the sentimental things. Just like when we moved her out of the house when my dad passed away, Mike, you know this. Now I got to kind of go through that again on a little smaller scale, but there's a lot of stuff. So reduce, reuse, recycle.
Are you going to put that in storage?
Some we're going to put in storage. Some, I think what we're going to do is everybody gets 3 bins from Home Depot, and everybody fill up a bin, and you get 3 at your house, and I get 3 at my house, and, you get 3. I mean, she doesn't want to get rid of stuff, but it's like...
Has she gone and picked out what she wants to keep?
Yeah, some, but again, she's not in a much smaller place. She's also bestowing upon some of the kids, if you want some memorabilia from grandma. Mia is the vintage girl too. She loves the kind of the old flavor of stuff. So she's in there with like a clipboard and a pen. All right, I'll take this. Let me size this up. Let me measure this, Grandma. So she's in it. But if we get it done by the end of the summer, I'd say we'd be doing pretty well.
When I was a kid, it's me, my brother, my sister, and I have my cousin Greg and my cousin Sabrina. My grandma has tons and tons and tons of old baseball stuff. Ooh. Signed pictures from like Ozzie Smith and Mickey Mantle and like just big name players and stuff, and like World Series tickets and things like that. And like when I was like 6, I would say, Grandma, I get those when I was taking claim to it. And like that's like the running joke. She got sick for a little bit and she was like, Sam, are you circling already? And I was like, no, I'll watch you. I'd rather you be okay than get all your baseball stuff and all that. But yeah, I mean, you gotta lay your claim pretty early if you want to get the good stuff, Petey.
Well, I think sizing down for all of us is something we all should do. We all have too much stuff, don't you think? Too much stuff.
I think it may be good to get it done in advance. I'll give you an example. I won't name that individual by name, but when Dad passed away, we had the wake that night, that first night, and everybody came in, had the whole family there. And I had one of his siblings. We were at the wake, like literally looking at the casket. And that sibling leaned in and said, in a hushed tone, have you thought about what you're going to do with the boat?
Oh my God.
Dad's boat. I'm like, and I said, blank, his name.
Right.
I said, can he get cold first? I mean, he's not even cold. Like, can we get through the weekend? Then we'll talk about the vessel.
How nice of a boat was it? Like, was it worthwhile to bring
a bass
up?
boat.
How big was that boat, Mike?
It was a pretty awesome bass boat. Now, if I had water near me, I would have taken that. Like, I would have taken possession of that boat.
So you're a bass master?
I would have been. Look at me go.
He'd be the bass man. Hey, you're the bass man. Again, now to be clear, my mom is, relatively in pretty good health shape, but we're moving her, so we're not like circling and
moving her on. You're just moving her to
but you are kind of circling if you're just taking her stuff and you're not giving her first right of refusal to keep.
No,
everybody get a bin.
No, Pete, I want this. Tough cookies, Mom. I want it too.
No. She's going to be there several times to say, you take that, let's throw that away, let's recycle that. I want nothing to do with that baggie. I can't make those decisions. Are you kidding me? I have no idea. Now, Sammy yesterday grabbed the TV out of the bedroom. It's like, we take it easy for crying out loud. You just got home from college. Well, she doesn't need it. She's already got one. All right, take it. Whatever. I'll hook up my PlayStation 5. Thanks a lot, Uncle Pete. Look at this guy. Gets away with a free lunch and a TV. Not a bad deal.
Well, what kind of TV was it? Was it HD? Was it?
Well, I was
Yes.
gonna say, yeah. If
Yes.
he's plugging in the PS5, it's got to have at least like 4K capability in there.
It was a HD TV. I mean, it's not the Magnavox tube that we used to have at the house. We don't have that anymore. But it's a nice flat screen.
Look, Magnavox knew how to make televisions. They really
Oh,
did.
Sam,
Them
Magnavox
and Sylvania.
and Zenith. The quality goes in before the name goes on.
Before the name goes on, yes.
Exactly. So here's Sam running out of the house with a TV under his arm. He looked like, it's like, what are you doing? Hope the neighbors
Call the
don't see
authorities.
us.
I'm
Call the
helping
authorities.
Grandma.
Helping Grandma. I'm taking this television off her hands.
I know. It's like, geez.
Got a hot TV.
I'm a struggling. I just got out of college. I said, all right, take it easy. Go get a summer job, Sam. Then we'll talk. All right.
Or go take more TVs out of Grandma's house.
That's right. I hear it's a target-rich environment right now.
Need to check the locks here now that Sammy's home. Now that I think of it.
Coming up, bottom of the hour, we got headline check number 1. Got the big weekend preview coming up, the All-Star Racing Weekend preview. Tino Patino will be here with odds and his best bets. Coming up at the top of the hour, the NASCAR Day Give-a-thon continues today and wraps up tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to chat about that and with other things as well. Bobby Labonte will join us. Can't wait to catch up with Bobby. Saw him over the weekend. He was happy, man. He was amongst his NASCAR 75 greatest colleagues, and he had a blast. We'll chat with Bobby about that. Also, coming up, we'll give you our Friday 4, the 4 things that we collectively are looking for. And we then will engage with you about the one thing that you're going to be looking for this weekend in the All-Star Racing Weekend festivities. Got the drum of the calendar coming up for you at 8:50. Steve Phelps, NASCAR president, will join us at 9. And in the 4th and final hour, we'll give you the Wizard of Odds. We'll preview things again. And, of course, Monday headlines today as we start to count our way down into the NASCAR All-Star Race coming your way from the North Wilkesboro Speedway. TMD is brought to you in part by our friends at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. The NASCAR Hall of Fame is home of legends, where you can explore the past, present, and future of the sport we all love. Plan your next visit at NASCARHall.com.